Tonight I'm joined by Elizabeth and Andy, collectively known as the Owl Stars. How you doing tonight?
Just trying to keep warm in these frigid weathers.
Okay, what do you want to start with tonight?
I think we'll start with a duet that we wrote for Citizen Bear.
Nice.
Wanna be your running man, walk the streets in the seats of sand. Help me to see, you help me understand.
Wanna be your harvest moon, summer breeze in the middle of June. Show you something, I'll help you write this broken tune.
I ask you one day if someday you would help me see. I ask you someday if one day we'll be getting free. I'll always love you with a tender heart. Please tell me, lover, that you'll stay. Oh, believe me when I promise I'll never part. And in the end we'll be okay. Wanna be your Milky Way, all the stars in your heavenly space. Help me to see, it's written all over your face.
I wanna be your Nobel Prize for feeding children and discovering the sunrise. Tell me secrets, I'll take off my disguise.
I ask you one day if someday you could help me see. I ask you someday if one day we'll be getting free. I'll always love you with a tender heart. Please tell me, lover, that you'll stay. Oh, believe me when I promise I'll never part. And in the end we'll be okay.
I wanna be your darling dear, the one you call when your end is near. We can go together, let me take you there.
Wanna be your only man, wanna be everything that I can. Oh, oh, oh. You help me understand. I ask you someday if one day you could help me see. I ask you someday if one day we'll be getting free. I'll always love you with a tender heart. Please tell me, lover, that you'll stay. Oh, believe me when I promise I'll never part. And in the end we'll be okay. And in the end we'll be okay. And in the end we'll be okay.
Yay!
Thanks.
Oh, that
Thank you.
sounded so nice.
Thank you.
Well, I really want to thank you for coming in. I believe, if I'm not if I'm correct. This is the fourth installment of my ongoing series of, I've never actually seen you live, so I'm going to bring you into the studio. And so we'll get to listen to you play that way. So thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I know you've been playing around a lot, and I just, not as much last year, but I just hadn't made it out to catch you. Where do you usually play in? What kind of venues do you like to play in?
So we play like, we've been playing breweries, Stone Corral and 14 Star. We've played Four Quarters. Well, we have played Vermont Pub and Brewery. But, Smuggler's Notch and kind of more around like the area that we live.
Nice.
So it's not a long trip home around 1 a.m, 2 a.m.
And that's kind of a great idea too, because those are places where people get together and act as a community, and that's just a great way to
Absolutely.
adding music.
Absolutely.
Kind of puts it over the top. Okay, what do you want to play next?
I think we'll play a song off of my solo album called Vessel that I recorded here at Robot Dog Studios in 2000 would have been 2019.
19.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's time we go. On and on, let's go. Middle of the day, nighttime's gone, it's alright, I'm here. That's time you show. It's all the same. Don't cry, my dear. There's no shame in where you've come. We're not afraid, we follow. Always swim upstream, breaking all the call out. This vessel's heavy but still moving. This vessel's heavy but still moving. Blessed are the weary, for your soul will rest. It's been made clear, there's still comfort here for your head. All who seek shall find. None are lost this time. Break on through this side. Frankly, I've been blind, I see. We move, not afraid, we follow. We swim upstream, taking all who call out. This vessel's heavy but still moving. This vessel's heavy but still moving. This vessel's heavy. Open mind, heaven sent, closest to glory I've ever been. Broken past the point of return, but they labeled us better to burn. Well, we used and abused, no excuse for us too soon. Shame is the same for me, for you. Human being, forever dreaming. Now we dying, now we living. We move, not afraid, we follow. Always swim upstream, taking all who call out. This vessel's heavy but still moving. We move, not afraid we follow. Always swim upstream, taking all who call out. This vessel's heavy but still moving. This vessel's heavy but still moving. This vessel's heavy but still moving.
Yay!
Thank you.
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
Thank you.
I kind of like the idea of the vessel being heavy and still moving and going upstream. It seems like it's kind of a song about struggling but moving forward. Is that where you're going with it?
Absolutely. You know, she doesn't like it when I tell the story, but this song is about my 10-year-old daughter who struggles with night terrors.
Okay.
And I struggle with night terrors growing up as well. And that's what the song is about.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, and obviously getting woken up in the middle of the night, you know, is definitely a struggle. And I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to write something about one of our kids that was just like, hey, I get the struggle. I struggle with it as well. And, you know, just try to keep moving forward, you know,
Yeah.
like you have to do in life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that that's the impetus for the song, but it could really relate to so many different
Absolutely.
things.
Yeah, for sure.
Certainly the fun little pandemic that we're going through, that certainly. But even before that, I mean, life has always been an interesting challenge, and we seem to make challenges for each other in life. So,
Yeah, living on Earth is hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. What do you want to play next?
I think we will play First Time, which is a song that, thank you very much, you played for the first time on the on your radio program a few weeks back. So this is off of the Owl Stars' latest release, which we called Weird Year.
Very appropriately, I suppose.
Yeah, it felt like a weird year.
It's like the first time I saw you, baby. My heart grew bigger, my life so bright. I knew no other could pull my heartstrings just to have you in my life. I've been waiting forever, I've been waiting a few, I've been waiting centuries to spend my life with you. I don't want no silver, precious stones won't do. If I'm gonna be happy, gonna spend my life with you. It's like the first time I heard you cry, babe. I ran right to your side. I picked you up, dear, held you tightly, and in my arms you were fine. You look just like your mama, have your daddy's pride. Remind me of a promise I'll keep until I die. You're growing up so quickly, oh how time does fly. I'll hold you forever, you're the best part of my life. Until the next time I see you, darling, please remember, oh Write me in your heart. Laugh with great conviction. I know we'll never part. I'll hold you forever. Your smile holds my breath. We'll keep singing our songs, babe. Our loving does not forget.
Yay!
Thank you.
Oh, that was really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, I really like that song and really like the EP.
Thank you.
Got a copy of it and just listened through, and it's like, oh, I like all of the songs a lot.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think I played that one first just because your voice is so lovely, Elizabeth.
Thank
so.
you. Thank you.
Like I was saying, our last show was at the Inn at Essex in October of last year. And then, Ryan and Sam were so wonderful and so sweet to us. I sent them a message. I was like, hey, we're like 2 households, 3 people. Is there any chance we could record an EP with you? And they let us come in here and do that. And we understood how special that was and how different it was, because probably in 80% of the rest of the world, like stuff like that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So we felt super blessed to even be able to come in here and record those songs.
Yeah, that's cool. And they've been doing a great job about cleaning, keeping people socially distanced, and masks on until everyone's in their little spot, and then kind of going for it. But yeah, it's they've been doing great work, so I'm really excited.
Thanks.
Okay, what do you want to play next?
Do you want to? I know you're itching to play that Rhodes. Do you want to play The Hour?
Yeah.
So this is a song that we wrote for Citizen Bear, or that.
But we play it sometimes.
I play it. I write a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I get bored and my mind works, and I just grab a guitar. I don't journal. I write songs instead, and so this is kind of what came out. And if you've listened to Citizen Bear, then you've probably heard this song before. Up and down and all around, it's in my head that I've been found, telling you about the fates. It's a long, long road, but I've been bred to believe the words I've been fed. Once you come, you can't leave. Tell me, what do you know? I'd love to stay, but I gotta go. Yeah, there is so much too late, and I'm needed back home. Tick tock, tick tick tock. Many a tried, but no one ever stops this much. I know. Stumble, bumble, you broke my heart. I tried to lead, but I could not charge. Yeah, it's getting late. In and out, well, it's in my head. I occupy the worries I dread as it's selling me up your stream. Brought to bring the holy light. Tough to flee, but I'd rather fight. Please tell me where you've been. Tell me, what do you know? I'd love to stay, but I gotta go. Yeah, there is much too late, and I'm needed back home. Tick tock, tick tick tock. Many a tried, but no one ever stops this much. I know. Stumble, bumble, you broke my heart. I tried to lead, but I could not charge. Yeah, it's getting late. But not enough. Break the bonds and release this love. It's killing me to be free. I loose the chains and I broke the blood. Caught fire for bread. Now you know where I've been. Tell me, what do you know? I'd love to stay, but I gotta go. Yeah, there is so much too late, and I'm needed back home. one never stops this much. I know. Stumble, bumble, you broke my heart. I tried to lead, but I could not charge the hour. It's getting late.
Yay!
Thank you.
Oh, that was really
Such
fun.
a fun song.
Yeah. So I think I've been here many times, never seen anyone play the Rhodes.
Oh, really?
So I think you're the
Oh my
first
gosh.
one.
This is so exciting.
It's just so cool to hear it in the mix.
Yeah.
It's such a great
It sounds so
sound.
good. And it's exactly the sound. I have a Nord that I play at shows mostly, and it's exactly what I look for from my Nord. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the same sound. Yeah.
Glad
so
it worked
fun.
out.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's an awesome instrument. Yep.
So, one of the things I love about your band is the name, because I always think of it as the All Stars, but of course it's the Owl Stars. Was that done on purpose? And how did you come up with the name?
So, it was not done on purpose. And the first time anyone ever came up to me and said, "The All Stars, interesting choice of name," I'm like, we're not the All Stars. We're definitely not the All Stars. Basically, we took the meaning from our two kids. So their names. So our oldest child is Sophie, and that means wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And then our youngest child is Stella, and that means star.
Gotcha.
So it's almost like a literal translation of their names, and we just turned it into the Owl Stars. Really, we do look beyond like animals for our for our band names, but we kind of picked up the Owl Stars as Citizen Bear was starting to wind down, and we were looking for just still doing music as an outlet, but we weren't going to be playing as like the 6-piece band anymore.
Right.
And it was just and we've had obviously different people from Citizen Bear like Jesse Cohen and Johnny Melly and John Grattan and Dan Gregoire plays with us right now as the Owl Stars. Ryan Oakes, the saxophone player from Citizen Bear, played with us for a while as well. We were just looking for a different way to like let people know that, hey, we're still out here and we're still gonna play our songs, but we're gonna be something different, and it's gonna be like kind of almost like a toned down sound.
That's cool. Okay, what do you want to close with tonight?
This one's Before the Flood. Before you leave, lock all the doors, check all the panes, write the reports, already set in, for the rain takes back tears, gathers in places, fill it for years. soft, rocky and rough, all we could take before the flood. You gotta go where the river takes you. Don't you worry about the plans it's breaking, 'cause you don't need them now. No, you don't need them, no. The river rocks, but your spirit rolls. You're holding on, but it's time to let go, 'cause you don't need them now. Oh, you don't need them, no. And low, 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 and behold, oh, oh, before the flood, before the troubles, before the hurt, before the hate, before you love, before you take, before you leave. Just let go. Just let go. Before the flood, just let go. And low, 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 and behold, oh, oh.
Yay!
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, that was so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like that song on album, but just hearing you sing it live is just so good.
Thanks. I think listening to the first, like, not the first mix of it, but like the second mix where like Sam actually got his hands on it and he like did all the tweaking he wanted to do.
Yeah.
When the Cohen comes in for the first time, like I literally gasped.
I know.
Because I was like,
I
was like,
teared
oh my
up.
God, this sounds like
I teared up.
a real recording.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, like the work I've done with Robot Dog in the past, you know, some of the live streams I've done with them, like I've heard mixes, but like when it kicked into like the fast part of the song, I literally gasped. I was like, that sounds so cool.
Yeah.
It was like I was like a little kid opening up like something when I was like 12 years old. All I wanted was a remote control hovercraft, the Typhoon. And when I got it, I was so excited. I felt like that again. Like I felt like a 12-year-old kid opening up like the one gift I wanted for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah, we just love working with Robot Dog Studio,
Yeah.
and it's just Sam and Ryan do such a great job.
Yeah,
Yes.
those guys really do. You know, and they're so personable and sweet.
Yeah.
I love the community that they've built here. So.
Yeah, me too. Do you want to plug any social media or anything before we head on out? Or?
So we I mean, obviously we're on Facebook and Twitter, and if you want to hear music from like that Elizabeth and I have done, we're on YouTube, but like you'd have to find Andrew James 78 is
Okay.
that's what my YouTube is at this point. There is Citizen Bear YouTube, which you can go to and see like stuff from the band from a few years back, but really just Facebook and Twitter and
And the EP is going to be
the EP's
available.
on iTunes now.
Yeah, it's
you can get it
available
on
now.
Bandcamp.
Yeah.
And it should be on Spotify and Amazon and all the other stuff. Troy Millette, my nephew, really wanted me. He was really pushing me hard to make sure I got it out there in all the places.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic person about getting music out there.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's just so that dude's spirit is just so like I love being around him. You know, he's just such a positive energy. But yeah, no, he's really good at letting folks know and where the music is and getting it out. So
Very cool. Well, keep listening to him as you keep making music and putting it out there.
Yes.
yeah, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I really want to thank you for coming in and thank Ryan and Sam, and let's head on back to the WBKM studio.